Ding. There we go. Now we're live. Okay, so what is blogging? Like you guys have done great. I understand you guys went out there probably from the old days, as you know, like when you were with Matthew, and then also later on you guys came in and you latched onto one or two things. And it's like, I'm going to blog about in Tampa or no commuting and stuff like that. But you really have to blog about something that people want to read. You have to ask yourself, when you read newspaper articles, or when you read a magazine article like a National Geographic or a Times magazine or Reader's Digest, you read for a certain reason. You read because it's interesting, right? Well, blogs are articles. That's what they are in the first place. And we use blogging. The whole idea of how Empower Network we use blogging is that we attract people with an article that people want to read. That's step one. And then once you do that, okay, we then funnel them into other things. We then segue and we then make suggestions into other things, okay? So I'll give you some examples of blogs out there that are happening right now out there, which is, hold on, because I'm not screen sharing with you guys right now. Now let me just screen share. And I'm no Ernest Hemingway myself, okay? I hated blogging when I first started. I didn't want to write articles. Then I started to always, by my brain, I'm a hustler, I'm a gangster. Right? I'm always thinking, how can I do this better? How can I do this better? How can I like shortcut this process, right? Everyone's trying to do that. We're all trying to shortcut the process. So let me show you a blog, an example. Michelle Schaefer, for example. We all know Michelle Schaefer. We know that there's Tracy Walker. There's all kinds of different, what the heck? Okay, so let's just go to Google. You guys can see my screen, right? I'm just assuming that. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can. Okay, so let's go to Michelle Schaefer. A-E-F-F-E-R, Michelle Schaefer. So she's got this michelleschaefer.com, right? And there's another one here, blog. Okay, so michelleschaefer.com. Why am I getting this error from her page? That's weird. Is she doing some updates to her page? Okay, so it goes to Girl Blogger Next Door. That's her blog. And when I first started, I was overwhelmed, right? I was overwhelmed like to the tits. I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't understand all this blogging stuff. So what I did was I started to just mimic and follow bloggers. Amy Starr Allen. Let's go to google.com. Amy Starr Allen. I'm purposely choosing female bloggers because they are within Empower Network, they're using Kalatu platform, and I would go and, you know, shadow them. Tracy Walker speaks. And I would just see what they write about. That would tell me what, shit, I didn't spell it right, okay. And I start to look for similarities. I start to look for, you know, like what are they doing? Like how do their blogs look like? You know, and I would pick out little tidbits, everything from each one of their blogs. Okay, let's see. And people are making money, and some people are not bloggers. Okay, like I want to make you guys very aware. We are in a business. There's many ways to skin a cat in this business. People like Dave Wood and Tracy Walker have made their money from blogging. Okay. Then there's other people who are just marketers, like Tom the Furry Hat guy or someone. They're very clever. They barely, you know, Paul Gardner, who's no longer with Empower Network, they're very cutthroat salesmen. They know how to sell. They know how to sell an option. They know how to convince people. They know how to swindle people. I go so far as to say that because actually some of them I disrespect, or at least I don't respect. They will like swindle people into, you know, they don't write blogs, right? Huffington Post. Huffington Post is a blog. Okay, this is a blog. Every day they've got articles on here, featured blog posts. So I would go to these things and I would learn what people blog about and have an idea. Another one is entrepreneur.com. Entrepreneur.com. I'll give you an idea because in my inbox, where's my inbox? Jeez, where's my email? Every day I get entrepreneur.com emails that come in. Come on. Slow computer today. And I would subscribe to entrepreneur.com simply because I wanted to see, and if you notice there's a pattern here, 5 essentials for maximizing results from seed capital. 4-step checklist that will increase your chances of starting a successful business. Look at this other one. Nine phrases smart people never use in conversation. 7 ways to be debt-free for the rest of your life. 10 practices. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a key here, how all these blogs always seem to have a number thing in it. Frugal habits. So I was like, oh shit, okay. You know, so this is 9 ways to network like a millionaire. So these guys are producing articles every day, okay? Or they have guest bloggers that do it, because it's not always the same. Today it's this guy, Daniel Alley, right? And so I would go and see what their blogs look like. And I was like, wow, yeah, I noticed. So they would write a big like opening body here. They would always have some sort of number thing in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And I learned this from like, you know, Neil Patel. Oh, they even give a bonus tip. And then, you know, so where's the, how do we make money from this? Well, people, you got ads and stuff on the side here, right? You see this Air Canada thing here. And just writing this is not going to make you money. What you're trying to do is build up a subscribership, okay? So this was just entrepreneur.com. They're not trying to make money from us so much. I mean, they got their ads and stuff up here, which people pay them to put these ads. Scotiabank, you know, Air Canada put it there. Obviously, because I'm in Canada, so they're putting it there. But I would come to these blogs, see, for parent entrepreneurs, stop the guilt by focusing on one thing at a time. I was like, shit, this is something that would catch my attention. I'm like, I would read this. It's about parenting and being an entrepreneur, right? So I'd see what this Joseph guy did. And you know what's the best way? I would steal their stuff. I'd read his blog, and I'd be like, oh, shoot, you know what? I could probably write something similar to this, only put it in my own words. Then he would have something like this called Related. Okay, he would have that in the blog. And this is 5 activities to do with your kids that will make you a better entrepreneur. So this is him, Jim Joseph, the contributor, okay, under the parenting section in entrepreneur.com. And I'll click on it. And here's another one that was also written, okay, by another guy that's talking about parenting. So, you know, you see how I keep going on life lessons entrepreneurial parents can do to teach you. So you see, they're going back and forth. Here's another one, Lisa Evans. Adaptability, independent, perseverance, hard work, listen. Okay, related. Striking similarities between being a parent and an entrepreneur. So all these topics about being a parent and an entrepreneur. And back again to this Joseph contributor. So world's toughest job. Okay, so he's got a video in there and stuff like that. And it's not always their own video. It's just other videos. So I watched how people use bullet points to make their articles look cool. Okay, so this is, I'm just giving you guys the basics here. This is what blogs, you know, and then, okay, then I go to Tracy Walker because I want to see how she makes money from her blogs. So are you ready to step up your marketing game? So I'll go to her thing and I'll see what she writes, how she posts. You know, she's got some clever looking image and stuff like that. And then she's talking about her story. She always talks about her story, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly. Then she's got a video in there, speak out to be heard, right? She's got this is an H3 tag that she put in there. There's a reason for that because her title, right? She's got her regular title, and then she's in her very first sentence, she's got her SEOs and stuff like that. And the keywords I'm seeing here, things that she would be highlighting. So then watch the video below and then click here to join our speak. So she's using this blog to collect people into something called Speak Out to be Heard. She's not trying to pitch them on the very first time they come here. Pitching someone on your blog, on your exact, like right on the blog itself, is no different, James, than you going into a bar and immediately asking the first girl you see, hey, you want to go back to my place and have sex? It just doesn't work that way. You got to court people for a bit, right? So it's all about creating that courtship process. So if I was to click here, let's see where I go. It takes me to a group that she created called Speak Out to be Heard. And she's collecting members, and some of them are empower people and everything, but she's collecting a group of people that is probably not in Empower Network as well. And she's branding herself, she's putting her videos out here, and eventually she invites them to a webcast, right? Every now and again, she's got the webcast coming out here. She does a webcast. So there's all this convoluted process that she's doing, but she's building a brand image. She's being seen as this contributor, this editor, this person that's out there. That's Tracy Walker. I don't see much of a, you know, she's got this thing here, right? Brand new video series that's shaking up the industry, right? Now she had someone do this for her. She pays people to, you know, on Fiverr and stuff like that to do these kind of like, she's got someone that does it, but let's just see what it says. It's a banner that she made herself, and it takes to another page that she created. And in this video, she's got in here she's got a video, right? So Unchained blog. So she's talking about something here. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, since I have your attention, is provide you with some useful tools and strategies that you can use today to help you get moving and start generating cash and profits in your bank account. So she's got those underlined. Now, before we get started, let me warn you, everything, okay, can work. And so she goes through, in order for anything you do online to work, you must first have a plan, right? So she goes through, she explains it. She sounds very professional. It's like she's really like being the boss, the teacher here. She's explaining you what to do. It's very, so here's a cool exercise that I do each time I take on a new project online to help me put my financial plan in place. Okay, how much money do I want to make monthly from this endeavor and why? So she's slowly coaching people into the whole idea of making money online. She's slowly bringing them in. How much will I charge for this item, right? Then what she does is, now that you know where you're going, it's time to acquire the skills. So acquire the skills, right? She's talking about acquiring the skills to make money online, which is basically what we have in Empower Network. So then that's where it goes into this, her bridge video. And her bridge video, what happens? She collects my email, right? So then obviously, because I've already been in an email, but I'll just do it. And it says, show me the presentation. So this is how she segues her blog.
Hey, Tracy Walker here with a super...
Now her video is going to go through this. She's going to talk a bit about her story.
Short video and I could do from home. See, I had been my own boss already for 4 years at that point.
Now you can only get this video, this bridge video, where you can customize it yourself if you have top producer formula. And if you have inner circle, like if you're at all the way up to that level, then we have this access in our back office, right? But for those who don't, you just get the standard, you know, Dave Woodbridge video, which you can put in there. Then after that, it just goes into Truth or Hype.
Hi.
So she funnels people through this process. This is, you know, and you can see she's actually goes on quite a long time, and she's actually giving lots and lots of tips, right? And then she's putting like these watch free videos. And trust me, when I first started doing this, my God, just to even duplicate what Tracy's got here, like she's a freaking writer. And I'm like, I would have a whole headache. It'd take me like 4 hours just to write one of these kind of things. But I would try to copy, literally verbatim. I would go like this and copy everything she's got here, right? And I would actually go paste it in my blog, right? Well, I won't grab that part. I'll grab that, copy it, and go paste it in my blog, right? I'll go create another page. I don't create a whole blog. This looks like a blog, but it's actually not. It's a private page that she's got. She's got a page called Tracy Walker Unchained, right? And so that means when you go into your Empower Network, you go to your page and you create a page. I hope you guys are still following along. Let me know. Unmute your mic and just let me know if you can see what's going on, because I can't see you guys when I'm doing the screen share. I can just only, and I've told you.
Okay. We're following along here. We're seeing it.
So I go to pages, and in pages I create separate pages. These are pages you can create. They don't show up on your blog. They're literally a separate page altogether. So like, say for example, even the Kalatu explanatory video. Okay, I could write a blog about it, but instead I created a whole page like this. Okay, let's view the page, what it looks like on my blog. This is a page. It's not an actual blog. It's just a page that's got the whole, like, someone can watch this, right? They can watch the explanatory video of Kalatu.
There are 3 things everyone must do in order to build a...
Now, how did I do this? Well, I got this video in here because what I did was, if you go into your back office here and you go into your resources, where's the explanatory videos? Oh, wait a minute, is it? Yeah, resource library. Video resources. No, it's not there. Where do we get our explanatory videos? No, remember, it's in here. Empower Network, promotional funnels, right? I went into my affiliate resources. And in here, on the core products, and then they're adding stuff all the time. So I come in here like all the time, and so there's the video right there, right? So here's the video for this, and there's also an affiliate link. I can affiliate link this if I want to let people watch this video. I can copy this and just send them this video, right? But what's something I do here? I basically go click to download, and then there's a video right here. Okay, and I use Torch to rip this video. I rip this video or you can just basically take it and embed it. But I ripped this video, so I actually have the original of this. And then what I did was I went into my media hosting because I got Latu Premium. You guys got into my media hosting. It just took a while to do. Okay, it took me like a couple of hours to grab each video, you know, and put in here, and then upload the video in here. Upload a new video just on YouTube, and then I'll select the video. I went into my back, you know, my down. Say for example, I want to embed one of my outro videos, right? My Desmond. Whoa, what's that? I keep hearing all the tapping like some crazy.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
Okay, so then say this is my outro video, right? So this is the outro video, and I decide to upload this right now. It's gonna slow down my computer like crazy. I don't want to do it while on the Hangout, but I'm gonna cancel that. But it would be there in my media host in the background. So then I would have those videos. Take the embedding of this thing. Say for example, this is the mass info. And I would get the embedded code, which is this crazy looking HTML thing, copy it, and then in my blog, where's my blog back office, right? So in a blog, say it's a post or a page, I want to create a new page, and I want to add media, insert a video, embed it, then I paste that crazy code, and boom, the video shows up here. So that's how I put a video. But I mean, I'm going too deep already. I'm already showing you that. What I want to do is show you what the blog is and where to go and how to do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so things I want to show you guys would be an empowered network itself. Okay, we've also got this, which is the blogging resources. Have you guys gone through this?
Yeah, we've been through that. That stuff is it's all Chinese to me, Desmond. It's much. I mean, they say it's simple, but it just had my head exploding.
Can you tell me what
I couldn't understand a single bit of it.
I need you to do a screen share, and I need you to tell me, like, let's go through it, because if we just keep going like, oh, this is hard for me, this is hard, we're not actually making progress. But if you can even just give me one word that is hard for you, I can define it and explain it for you. And then if you give me the second word, I can define and explain. We're at least making progress there. We're making 2 steps forward. But if you're always saying like, this is hard for me, this is German for me, this is Chinese for me, I can't get this, I'm frustrated, because I can show you 70-year-old people that have figured this out. They just learn, they just read. It's, you know, I just learn, I just figure things out. So it really depends on the angle. I feel that you're coming at it. It's mindset. It's personal development. It's like, if you're coming at this and you already are like, it's kind of like the person, you know, KT used to talk about, the guy who would say, watch me spill my coffee. And they would spill their coffee because the mindset was the guy was already anticipating to spill the coffee. Thus, he manifested it and made it happen. If you're coming to this and you're already manifesting, you know, that this is going to be hard, this is something I can't understand, you're going to feel that as you go into this. I naturally feel it too as well, but I don't allow myself to think that. You know what? I just, maybe I go back into my life and I try to find times in my life when I was successful at something. And I was like, well, if I was able to figure that out, I can figure this out. Like, I never knew how to fly a plane. And trust me, the amount of textbooks I had to read on navigation, on meteorology, on all these different things was like Chinese to me. Even though I'm Chinese, but I never spoke Chinese. Okay, it was like learning German, okay? It was Russian. It was like completely, but somehow I was so passionate. I wanted to fly so badly that I opened those books and I just tried to make heads or tails. So you guys will. If we go back 5 months ago, you guys didn't even know how to turn on a Google Hangouts, and it was frustrating then. So what I noticed is a habit for you to always find things frustrating. Yet somehow or the other, James, you figure it out. And now when you figure it out, it's no longer frustrating. So, you know what I mean? Like, 6 months from now, I know that we're going to laugh at this. You're going to be like, oh, blogging's like, but now it feels frustrating because it's new, right? So don't focus on that. Let's just go through it. Show me what you think is hard. Like, open up your screen share, go into that Empower Support blog. Let's just go.
Let's see. I can.
And
find.
We will even.
I don't have any other tabs open here. I'm not. I think I've only got one window open here.
Okay. Just do the screen share first because I can't see. I'm not seeing any screen share.
Okay, screen share.
Did you guys have a dog before you had person?
What now? Wait a minute.
Did you
Let me
guys
stop
ever
this.
have another before you had your little puppy there?
Yes.
Yeah.
He sleep now.
You guys had when was your first time you guys ever had a dog?
Oh, we were kids when we had dog first time. I mean, but
really? You grew up with dogs.
Yeah, we grew up with dogs, both of us.
Awesome. But you had bigger dogs, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we never had a dog this small. This is the first time.
I'm gonna have to just open another window because
Open up. Go ahead and open another window. Do the screen share, and then when you do the screen share, make sure you're doing the entire screen, and then open up another tab.
Okay. Screen share. I don't even know. Let's see. New tab. Share. Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so now in the new tab, go type in Empower Network Blog Support, or Support Blog. Empower Network Support Blog. Let's do that first. Next thing, as you're doing that as well, I want you guys to consider this, right? Like, what are you guys trying to do? It all goes back to those keyword things about what content to put into your blog.
See, that's one thing that's really, they talk about what kind of content, and I'm okay. So where do I find all this great content? And that's what's been driving me nuts too, because you're supposed to write about what you know, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just so far behind.
Okay, so anyway,
it would take me it would take me years to learn something to have some decent content to write about.
I don't think so. I think you could still just be who you are, James and Diane Dixon. What have you guys been successful at? Like, is there something in your life you've been successful at?
We've been successful at truck driving when we got into truck driving.
Okay. I want you guys to start branding on that. Start focusing on that, because there are truck drivers out there that would probably be reading your blog. So, like, what are certain topics that truck drivers do you Google stuff as a truck driver?
No, I haven't Googled anything about trucking because I've been trying to get away from trucking.
Okay, I got you. You want to get away from trucking, right? So now that's something that also you might want to do. Like, open up a new tab, for example. Let's just go do some. This is where you just have to do a bit of like library legwork. It's kind of like the old-fashioned days when you have to go to a library and do some research. And so, for example, okay, let's just type into the Google search. What do truckers read about? What do truck drivers read about? What do truck drivers make? Okay, here we go. It already popped up something there. That would be a keyword. Right there is a keyword. The fact that Google pops it up, okay, is already a hint that a lot of people search for this topic. You see, this is what I mean. This is like, you don't even have to get all technical about doing keyword research. This is keyword research. When you type something and it pops up, so let's just go check that one out. Like, what do truck drivers make? Let's see what comes up for that. Because Google suggested it, so it's got to be something that's popular, right?
Right.
So, average truck driver salary. Here we go. How much can you earn? My first year as a truck driver. So, truckingtruth.com. Ooh, check this out. There's a blogger that's blogging about trucking.
Oh.
Okay.
Right? So, how much money do truck drivers make? Okay, so I could already see where this topic will go. I would write blogs about it. I would try to rank my blog over all these people's blogs, okay, because there's a bunch there, Money, CNN.
Yeah, see, that's another thing, getting outranking all these people. I mean, all these keywords that
Don't worry
pop
about it.
up.
We will do
They're
that.
all being used by everybody. And how in the world am I going to outrank these people already using it?
We have a powerful engine. Many of these people set up their own blog, so they don't have as much power as we do. We've got a powerful engine in our car. Okay, it's just that you don't know how to drive it. It's like you could put a dumb driver into a Ferrari and you'll crash it still, right? But you put a good driver in a Ferrari, they'll run it around the track at like 200 miles an hour. So click on the one that says Trucking Truth, because I like Trucking Truth. Truckdriversalary.net. I prefer the one that looks like that has the blog on it. Trucking Truth. So this person here has created a whole blog called Trucking Truth. My first year, and they're writing. They're basically sharing lots of things here. I'm looking at all these different things, and you can see even on the side there they got trucking jobs, $18 to $25 an hour trucking jobs hire. So this person's using their blog to attract people to trucking. They've even made a logo called Trucking Truth. They've even got a Google thing, a Google Plus on the side there that says follow mentoring new drivers with a positive yet honest view of the trucking industry. Driving in solitude, right? So this person, I would steal. You don't have to go recreate the wheel. I would just mimic a lot of their stuff. Like you don't steal their words verbatim, but like say for example, driving in solitude. So the driving still hasn't gotten old. I love to drive. So you see how this person's writing their story here? Keep scrolling down. Enjoying the challenge. Trucking is no bed of roses. Learning to let go and let be. Right now, this person is glorifying trucking. Okay, you guys, your strategy might be a little bit different. You're going to talk about trucking, and then you're going to offer them an alternative. Okay, but you don't do it so quickly. It's called the jab right hook. You write several blogs. Okay, and of course, are you guys tracking your blogs? Do you know if someone's coming to your blog at all?
I wouldn't know how to track the thing at all.
Let's set that up right now. Open up a new tab, and I'm just gonna help you guys with some stuff right now. Okay, some stuff that I've been doing with some of the newbies that have been coming in, and I think we never even got around to it. So go to statcounter.com. I think you guys don't even know your score. You don't know if anyone's even coming to your blogs, so you don't know whether you're shooting in the dark. You're shooting blind right now.
Wait a minute. I think I might have
StatCounter.
I think I've been. Let me look at my email here. I got 3 email addresses. Let me look at my email, see if I think I've got StatCounter. You told me about that I don't know, about last month, I think.
Okay. Well, just go to StatCounter. If you go to statcounter.com and your account opens up, you should that means you've already got it, right? So open up a new tab. Just open up a new tab. Leave your email open. Open up a new tab. Don't need to close your emails. We can have multiple tabs open.
Oh, these tabs slow me down. They confuse me.
StatCounter. STAT Counter. COUNTER.com. My StatCounter, if I've already got an account, it doesn't look like you guys have an account. So let's sign up for one. Go ahead and fill in the information. Make sure someone's taking notes as to what your email, your login, your username, and everything is. While you guys do that, I'm just going to check an email here real quick.
No.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so now you're in. I want you to. You do not need to make your stats public. Invisible tracking on the right-hand side there. You see how it's visible, counter, customized. Make it invisible tracking. We don't want people to see your tracking. If your numbers are low, it's embarrassing. You don't want people to see it yet. Now, if your numbers are big, then you want to show it.
Yeah, that's why I have a hard time posting them.
Okay, so then weekly, that's all. Yeah, there's no choice for that one. So just as for the project URL, we need to put in your domain name. So that's james-diane.com.
Okay, just type it in.
So do you see where it says http:/example.com? You want to replace that with your James. The
Okay.
box. No. You're on that page, James. Stay on that page. There are two boxes that need to be filled in. One that says project URL, and the other one says project title. So that one you want to put in your http:// james-diane.com.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now you guys in the time zone of Detroit and all that. Okay, that's great. And scroll down. Add project. All right, so now what you need is to, you can say choose an installation guide for your website. So because we're using WordPress on Empower, scroll down until you find the WordPress on the bottom right of the list of all these different things here. These are all different providers of blogs, okay? They help people to make a blog. Now in here, you see this instruction number 1, it says blog created at wordpress.com. You'll see it has a little blue hyperlink that it says wordpress.com installation guide.
Yeah.
Click on that. I want to click on that hyperlink there. Yep. It's going to take us to this thing here. You see this code, this crazy code? Highlight the code. Copy it. Okay, now go back to your Empower, open up your Empower account and go into your Kalatu dashboard. So go to Empower, log in, go to your Kalatu dashboard.
Okay, where do I go from here?
You're going to have to teach you a brand new downline how to do this too as well. Go to plugins and applications on the top left. On the menu, the left menu bar. Yep. Now, how did I learn this? I just learned by clicking everything, every single thing that could be clickable. I clicked it to see what they do. So analytics and code is no different than playing a video game. I was one of those people that played a video game. If it was one of those like where you have to walk around and find stuff, I would walk around and press everything and click on everything. Analytics and code. Right? I mean, I just, if I had no idea what it was, it just made common sense. So I click on it and find out what it does. I'm willing to bet you guys have not clicked on most of these stuff and to find out what they do.
I've been in here, Desmond.
Have you clicked on everything?
I've clicked on these things and I just wow. I've clicked on them and I don't know what in the world is that.
Okay, so we'll click on it. I mean, click on analytics and code. Analytics, right? Analytics. You're trying to get analytics on your website. And code, what you just copied there was called code. So go down. Now I see there's a spot there for Google Analytics, right? And Tracy if you were ever on any of the Hangouts with Tracy, she would talk about this. It's like all about tracking, knowing your numbers. So, right, there's a code that needs to be entered there, and that's empty right now. So obviously that would, when I was here, I was like, shoot, Google Analytics. So I would have to go learn all about Google Analytics, get a code, and come back here and fill it in. Then I would see something that says Pinterest verification meta tag. What the hell is that? So then I would go and find out what that is. And if I didn't, I would post a question in the Kalatu, in the Kalatu Facebook group, or I'd contact, Vanessa or Travis or one of these people and be like, what's that, right? I don't just leave it blank forever and just be like, oh, I don't know what it is, so I'll just walk away from it. No, I find out what it is, right? So scroll down more. Then there's like header code setting. I'm like, what the hell is this? So again, I would ask Trav and Michelle, what is this? Like, what do I do with it? So keep going down. And then other tracking settings. Oh, okay. So you can add, read what it says to me there.
So you're gonna add tracking code from a service other than Google Analytics to the footer of all your blog pages by entering it below.
Okay, so it says tracking code. So enter tracking code. So why don't you go ahead and paste that tracking code there? This crazy code here communicates between StatCounter and with WordPress. And by putting it here, it's invisible. Okay, to the average person on the actual web page itself, they can't see this stuff, but it's actually embedded behind the scenes. It's kind of like what you see on stage is your blog, but behind the curtains, there's all the wires and the cables and the and the spotlights and all kinds of stuff behind the magician's stage. Well, this is that. This is that code. Okay, and now when you scroll up to the top and you hit save, this has now been put there. Hit the save changes. What happens is now that counter is able to monitor your website. It can tell you how many people have come to your website. It can tell me how many times people have looked at your views, right? So now what I want you to do is go back to that stat counter, that tab that you had open for stat counter. Okay, now I want you to scroll down to the bottom. You should see something that says check installation. Go ahead and hit check installation now. So it's unable to access the website. So I wouldn't stress about it. Go back to your blog again. Go back to the dashboard, the Kalatu dashboard. There it is on the right-hand side. No, on the right-hand side. The right-hand side. No, on the right-hand side. Your right, next to the Empower. There you go. Save changes again. Hit save changes. It takes a few minutes for it to activate. Okay, now I would go to dashboard. Just muck around, like click on other stuff just to move out of this page. Okay, now I'll go back to stat counter again. And I would click on that check thing again. Recheck. Hit the recheck button now. And it'll probably be yes right now. It'll work. Code not detected. Nope, hit recheck again. I would copy the code all over again. Yep. Let's go back to Empower's dashboard. The Kalatu dashboard, sorry, the Kalatu dashboard. Go back to the plugins, the applications, analytics and code. Go down to the right there, delete all that and repaste it in again. Okay, and then resave it again. And now I'm gonna have to leave and go pick up my son in just a few minutes here. But I will be back, James. So if you guys want, I can probably spend about another 30 minutes with you guys actually writing a blog with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll take me about 15. Oh, I'll be back by 3. Like it's almost 2 right now. By the time I pick him up and come back, it's normally about an hour from now. So I'll be back. Hit save changes.
Okay, I did.
Yeah. Let's open up your blog site. Let's just open up. Actually, no, wait a minute, because I want to see the 0. Go back to that counter page again, and then hit recheck again. Hit recheck. Now your address, james-diane.com. Is that correct? That is your webpage, right?
Yeah.
And your in the Kalatu that we're in right now, is that the james-diane.com?
Yeah.
Let's just double check that. Visit site, yeah.
Yep,
James.
that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor, at the HTTP there, for the HTTP, put a www in front of the james-diane.com. And then hit recheck. We could not find the homepage. Does your web server take some time to update? Yeah, the caching display. It could be that. Okay, go into plugins. Go back to the Klaatu dashboard. And visit the site. Just go ahead and visit site. Okay. Don't click on anything right now. Scroll down. I noticed that the pictures are different there, which is good. Okay, the work from home job. These 3 traffic ones, they all look the same. So I would change those pictures on those blogs there. By the way, what do you mean by setting traffic?
That was just a typo that I didn't catch.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was a word that you guys were using in Tampa or something. I'm like, it's not a word that I'm familiar with, but okay. So, okay, then now let's go back to that. Let's go back to that stat counter again and hit recheck. It's taking forever to do this. What's up? Code not detected. Website address is correct. And you did paste it. Go back to the plugins and apps. And scroll down to the bottom again. Yeah, it should be just a plug and play. Just stick it in there. Keep scrolling all the way down to the bottom. That's it. Yeah, that's the only place that we stick it in there. Okay, we'll come back to this one in a second. I want you to do something else for me. Open up a new tab.
There's one.
Okay, Pingler. P-I-N-G-L-E-R.
P-I-N-G-L-E-R.
L-L-E-R, yeah.
L-L-E-R?
Yep.
P-I-N-G-L-E-R?
Yep. P-I-N-G-L-E-R. Open up another tab also that says Google Analytics. Google Analytics.
Let's see. I think I have that app.
There's AdWords and Analytics right there.
Looks okay.
Okay, sign in. You have to hit sign up because you haven't signed up yet. So sign up. Website, and then you want to put in your account name. You can just put in like whatever you want to put there for now, right? So like James Dixon or James-Diane Dixon. Because this is analytic. This is one that you guys are doing for this web page. Okay, website name. That's again the same. You can just copy and paste, and then I would just for the URL I would type in. It's your URL, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
I would get rid of that forward slash that you have at the end of the com. Get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. Now select one for the industry, business and industrial markets. I don't know, computer electronics. I'll just say business or internet. I saw something about internet. There you go. You can put internet if you guys want. Online communities. I'd say maybe online communities sounds good too as well. I'd choose online communities. There it is, right at the top, online communities.
Yes.
Okay. Your time, are you guys Pacific Standard? No, you're not. So then there you go. Okay. Products and services, data sharing settings, benchmarking, technical support. Yes, yes, yes. Account specialist. Yes. All those you can check. Okay. Get tracking ID. You gotta, yeah, there's no choice. You gotta scroll down through that. Are you able to move that box up a bit?
Oh, there it is.
Stand by. Yeah. Scroll down. So you see that number, that UA6. You want to highlight that whole tracking ID. That number. Now you want to go back to the not the word tracking ID, but just the UA. Copy that. Go back to the Kalatu back office. Scroll down a bit. There you go. You want to plug it in there, the Google one. Okay. You want to save. Okay, now what you want to do, now that you've got that, okay, it's going to start tracking. Now, there's no data, obviously, because it's just starting to track from today onwards. Let's go back to that stat counter again. Let's just refresh that, see whether or not it actually hit the recheck again on it. Interesting. It's not detecting your domain. I'm just wondering if it's the way you guys domain map, but your domain mapping should be fine. Get rid of the www. Okay, I'm just looking at James -. You guys can't really screw that up. That's correct. .com. Recheck again. Your homepage. Click on your homepage, the part where it says like.
Oh.
See, that's really strange. Why it took so long to redirect to this page here. I'm gonna have to look into some stuff because I'm also noticing the www, which is not normal. Like Desmond-Soon.com. No, it does show the www as well in mine. There's no reason why not. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to dash off to go pick up my son right now. Let's pick this up in a few more minutes. James and Diane, do me a favor, okay? While I'm gone, just watch that video I just sent you of the Tracy Walker, the 3-hour. Do you have that? Do you have that link?
You probably send it again so I have it.
Yeah, why don't you guys just get that and just kind of kill a bit of time by watching that right now? And because just watch, you can skip some of the beginning part because it's all like chit chat and stuff. I'll scroll to. I'm gonna paste it to you right here on the Facebook chat, James. Scroll to like maybe say around about 23 minutes in, 24 minutes, and watch from there. Just start watching it from there. You can.
You'll notify us when you get back.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thanks a bunch, Desmond.
We'll write a blog today and we'll post it up, right? And I'll walk you guys through this as if you guys are brand new again. You guys
Okay.
have a lot of the skills, but you're just missing some things. It's like you have a car, but for some reason it's like you don't have the wheels put on properly or something. So it's, you know, it kills the whole car. You guys are good at putting the seats and the steering wheel and all the stuff into the car, but you just, the one important item is the wheel. So we're just gonna work on that, okay?
All right.
Steering wheel's on the wrong side, I think.
Okay.
You know how those you know those cars in Japan, the steering wheels on the right side.
That's right. That's
I've
right.
never driven. That's weird to me.
All right.
All right.
When you come back, thanks so much.
Desmond, I'm surprised you're not bald, man. I'm sorry I'm driving you nuts. I know you're getting sick of me, but
No, you're the one losing all the hair, so that's fine. I'll keep my hair.
I shave my head. All right.
See you in a bit.
All right.
Thanks so
We'll
much.
do this together, guys. We'll do this together.
Okay, we'll do
All
it
right.
together.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Desmond. Okay.